Hey guys, welcome to Taryn Hill. Welcome to the place where we empower the high vibers. Luck here. I hope all is well. It's been a minute. I know, okay? I didn't think I was going to come back, but I got inspired to just do these all the sign readings for the end of the year. So I'm just going to give like a final message for the end of the year. Once again, I don't know if I'm back, but I got inspired. So I'm going to just do the damn thing, okay? All right, let's get into it. I come to you, humbly God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Capricorn Collective need to know? Thank you so much. Let's go. What's the message for the Caps? Ooh, okay. So we're starting off with the Ten of Wands early. Okay. That Ten of Wands is definitely giving this energy. Ooh, I'm getting this fuzzy energy. What's fuzzy? You might be feeling lost, okay? There's this energy of feeling lost or confused. The vision is fuzzy right now. Like, am I back on Taryn Hill or am I not? I don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy here, okay? But it's something about this that feels oh, what's this Ten of Wands? Why does this, it's a burden, right? It feels burdensome not knowing where you're going next is what I'm getting. Okay? I'm also getting this root energy, the root chakra energy here. This lack of faith or confidence. It has this energy of like, you kind of have a vague idea of where you're going to go next, but you're not feeling too confident about how it's going to play out. That might be the fuzziness in the vision. Like, how will this actually play out? I want to say you are prepared. You are ready. You can handle this next chapter, this new normal that you're about to step into. You can. Okay? All right. You got this, Caps. Come on. We the goats, baby. And goats be climbing the impossible mountains, okay? You're a goat. Go ahead and climb the way you're supposed to, the way you're born to, okay? Let's go. All right, what else? There's some doubt. There's like shaking in your boots type of energy, like nervousness. What's the nervousness about? Okay. You're being led to follow your heart. With this Queen of Cups coming through, it's like follow your heart more than your logic at this time. And that is nerve-wracking. Like, it's like, yeah, I get it. Follow my heart. Follow my intuition, whatever. I get that. But also, I need the logistics. I need the A, B, C, D. I need the step-by-step to let me know where this is headed. I need to be prepared. I need to be in control. You know, that's the energy here. So you're being led to move forward and move forward blindly. But it's not really moving blindly, okay? You might be used to moving, allowing your logic to be your guide, or maybe planning ahead and having this structure. And now you're still moving, you're not moving blindly. You're moving by feeling your way through it, right? Like, what feels right? Okay, then I'm going to do that. As opposed to, this makes sense, so this is plan A. Or step one, this makes sense, so this will be step two. Instead of moving like that, it's like, all right, this feels right, so I'm going to start doing this. Okay, and then once you get to that step, then it's like, okay, I feel like I need to do that, so I'm going to do that. It's moving like water. Okay, so you're stepping more into a watery element here, a watery way of being, and it's a new way that you are being led to show up. It's like me doing this reading and not knowing if I'm actually coming back. It's just, I felt inspired and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to continue doing this or if this is a one-off. And it's just like, I'm just going to go with what I feel. That's the energy. Just following your inspiration and being okay with not knowing. All right? Okay. It's just a new way of operating and navigating in this world towards your goals. Yeah, with the Fool card coming through. It feels new, and that's why you feel a little shaky. Like, I don't know. It's just, it's not your process. Like, that's the thing. This is just not your process. It's not how you do things typically. So we do have the Ten of Swords coming through in reverse. in your conscious awareness, we have the Fool card coming out in your previous energy, and then the Nine of Swords coming out in reverse in your subconscious energy. You feel like this is right. It's just, you know that this is the right way to move moving forward. It feels easier. It feels lighter. It's less pressure. That's what I'm getting here. How you were moving before, if it was like racking your brain for the correct way to do things, or the most logical way to do things, it probably had you stuck in a box, or it didn't give much room for inspiration. So now you're being led to move in this different way, and it does feel freer. It feels like it's a breath of fresh air for you. But the only nerve-wracking part is just something different. It's just a changing into this new way of moving in the world. But overall, this process of manifesting, or this process of moving in the world, moving forward by feeling, following your feelings as opposed to following logic, it feels better to your spirit. That's what it feels. That's what I'm getting here. We do have this Nine of Cups coming out. It is coming out in reverse. I'm going to look into that. Oh, it's because you don't know where it's going. That's all. You don't know where it's going. And because you're taking baby steps and you're just feeling it out, you can't see the end game. This is really like putting your money where your mouth is. If you are saying, if you're about this manifesting path, if you're a spiritualist hardcore, and you're like, you have to walk by faith at this point, you know, without knowing exactly how everything will go according to plan, because now it's no longer you creating plans, it's you going along with the divine plan, and then the divine not necessarily telling you what the plan is, they're just giving you steps, and you just got to follow it and trust that they got your best interest in mind, and obviously they do. Okay, cool. All right, let's look. I'm going to look more into that Nine of Wands, though. I mean, the Nine of Cups. That's interesting. I said Nine of Wands. It's definitely a struggle with moving in this way. Look at that. You will be happy with that Sun card. I love it. I love it. I think you want to be prepared with this Fox card coming through. The thing about feeling your way in the dark, it doesn't allow for you to prepare for any type of misfortune, for example. That's what I'm getting there. I feel like you're afraid that if you just kind of float through, if you're in this forest, you go into a forest without a map. Let's pull it back. You're used to venturing in the forest with a map. Before you go into the forest, you usually have the map. You're like, okay, this is a path. I know that this is where the water hole is. I know that this is a tree that have fruits. I know that this is a path that I need to stay on. I know that this is the best place to sleep because they have the softest ground, right? You're used to moving in that way. That's how you moved in the world, that level of structure. It gave you a comfort because you were in control. You knew what the risks were. And you knew that, okay, this is where the snake pit is. I know not to go over there. Like, you knew you had things planned out as much as you possibly could. Now you're being led to go into an unknown forest without the map, without taking the time out to go in a map. You have to feel your way through the dark and touch the floor and taste the wind and follow the North Star, right? You have to do these things which is you're flexing a new intuitive muscle here, where you're going to have to sense, or use your sense of hearing to see, like, oh, I heard the hissing of the snake. Okay, so that's where a snake pit is over there, instead of already knowing, you know? So there's a fear of being able to navigate. Let's say I don't want to fall into the snake pit because I don't know where it is. Okay, ultimately, you're not trusting your intuition enough, okay? Because if you are following your intuition, you will be able to see where the snake pit is. You will be able to see where the foxes are, you know, all the traps are, you know. That's what I'm getting there. There is I don't want to go too deep into this, but it does feel like this is trauma-based, where you learned how to overly plan to overly protect yourself. And now moving in this way is hitting you at a core. Is hitting you at your core here. This was a survival method. This is a mode of survival. Over prepare. And now that you're led not to do it, you're just like, and you have to go just kind of wing it. It's causing a little bit of a freak out, but not so much, because you do feel, it feels good. It still feels good. It's just, I'm not used to moving like this. You get it. You're like, I see why this is more, this flows better, but also I don't like this. It's different. It does lead to this happier way of being, though. It does lead to the sunshine or whatever it is that you're trying to manifest here. Trust and believe that, because yes, you are going into an unknown forest, and there will be snake pits, there will be foxes, there will be some traps, and you are going to have to navigate that. But if you continue to move in a way where you are trusting your intuition, trust and believe that your intuition will help you navigate around these situations. All right? You have the Star card coming through. This is healing this, whatever caused you to learn how to be overly kind of controlling. Now it's coming off as controlling. Okay, fine. But whatever it is that's making you overplan and be overly organized or kind of controlling here, that's being healed because of this. All right. So allow yourself to go through this process and be scared and do it anyway. All right. So we have that Six of Swords coming through in reverse. Let's look at that Six of Swords. Yeah, all right. So we have this Compass coming through with this Death card here. It's going to take a bit. It's going to take a bit for you to master this process, okay? There is going to be doubt here, and there might be some missteps, and that's fine. You just have to master this process, just like you mastered the art of planning or whatever that is for you. Now this is a new process that you have to master moving forward. There will be moments where you have to stop, right? There's something about, like, with this flowy energy, sometimes you're going to be in this moment, this mode of, okay, act, and then it's going to be a moment where you have to pause. And that's because you're moving with divine timing, okay? But if you weren't moving with divine timing, prior to this, you weren't. Prior to this, you were more than likely moving more so with what made sense. So even if you felt like you should stop, you didn't, because it didn't make sense. In this chapter here, there's a need for you to be very in touch and sensitive to the energies around you. So if they say stop moving, if you're walking in this forest and they say pause, just pause, okay? Okay. It would be protecting you. Okay, that's what I'm getting there. Wow. Okay. It's given a stop and go energy, and that might be more frustrating. That might be pretty frustrating here. With this Knight of Pentacles coming out in reverse, ultimately it is given an energy of pause right now. It is. It's given an energy of pausing. You're in a dark forest, you're walking, and you're like, you want to get to the other side, you want to get through the forest, and then your intuition says, stop, halt, and you halt, and you don't know why. And then next thing you know, you see a snake slithering by. And you're like, oh, that's why I had to halt. See, it's moments like that that's happening. And I feel like that's kind of something that's happening right now, actually. Pause and get, it's an energy that needs to slide out of your life here. Okay, we're getting deeper. We're getting deeper. Speaking of getting deeper, here we are with that deep well, right? Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Listen. And this fox just keeps wanting to show up. I'm going to say this. There's more information that needs to come out. I'm about to go deeper into this and see what's up. Because I feel like this was just a brief overview of like, hey, this is what we want you to move. This is how we want you to move. And now the next step I'm about to go into, here's why. Because I feel like there's more information to be had here. Before you move deeper into this forest, before you move deeper into this chapter, there is a specific energy that needs to be addressed or cleared out. Is this within them, or is it an external energy? Yeah, these are people. Okay. This could be a tribe. Your intuitive guidance is telling you, if your intuitive guidance is telling you to stop, pause, and rest, there's a tribe or a set of people. This could be a group. This could be a family. This can be a set of friends or whatever. Certain more information has to be revealed about them before you could go into the sunshine. All right. Just trust this. Trust it. All right, let's go. Let's see what is it? Let's see if we get more information out of that. Okay. So right now you're being led to feel your way through a situation, and you're being protected. You sense something's in the air, but you can't quite put your finger on it. The way to navigate this situation isn't by the way that you're used to navigating it, which is by following logic. The only way to come out of this situation is by navigating it through feeling and emotion, same thing, and intuition. Okay. What are they failing to see? King of Swords, not seeing. Okay. Wow, there is definitely, with that Moon card and the King of Swords, it really is something that you're not seeing. Okay. What's beautiful about this is that there is a blessing in disguise. That's what you're failing to see. There's a blessing in disguise that is on its way to you. But we got to get the snakes and the fox people out the way, okay? This divine time, this divine pause is for a reason, and you're going to have to trust it. It's not going to make sense why you have to pause this. You're hitting a red light, and it's for a reason. Okay. All right. Some of you guys in this pause moment It's to clear out fox energy of other people. It's some of it is to do some internal work here, so that you can be prepared for this new blessing that's coming in. It definitely feels like something bright that's coming through for you. It does feel like some material gain. Okay, this could be a new job coming through, some new money coming through, whatever the case is. A new idea that can bring you money, whatever the case is. It's something that's a physical representation of abundance. But before that, it's a long pause where you have to clear out some people. You need to get some information about some people, and that's going to just come in. You have to let things play out so it doesn't fuck with your abundance. All right. And it's not something that you could plan for. Ultimately, that's what I'm getting there. But it'll give you major clarity, because then it'll help you understand how to handle this abundance moving forward. For example, if this abundance is you getting more money, and let's say you're a generous person and you have some people around you who don't have your best interests at heart, or some people around you who are using you, and you might not be aware of how much they're trying to use you. When you get this abundance, you might be generous with the users, not realizing what their nature is. So that is something like that. Like, those people have to be revealed here, okay? Before you could go to this next level. So if you're being led to pause. There's nothing that you have to do but let life play out. Let people be who they are. There's going to be some external circumstance that'll just reveal themselves to you, okay? And then you'll have the clarity that you need to handle this elevation that you're about to step into, all right? There's some wisdom that you'll gain from it. It's some key knowledge that you'll gain from this external situation. Some of you guys have already been through this, and this is just confirmation. If you're on the other side of it, then this is the next step. Now you get in the green light, okay? You figure out where you are in the storyline. Some people have not experienced this yet, whatever the case is. What's overall advice? We have that Hermit card coming through. Once again, that energy of standing still. But it is coming out in reverse, okay? So some of you guys are coming out of this. You're on the other side of this here. Don't fight this pause energy, please. Okay. Wow, the Four of Swords. I mean, we have the two cards here of rest and relaxation. Okay. Just resting, staying to yourself, staying quiet. Okay. Now, this coming out upright with the Three of, I mean, it came out in reverse, but I flipped it upright just to show you. With the Three of Wands coming through, I feel like this is a reward of you staying to yourself. This almost gives this is giving an energy of isolation. This isolation is your protection. If you're feeling isolated, it's for a reason. And you might not know all the reasons why, what you're actually being protected from. Some things it will be revealed. Some things you might not know the extent of what you're being protected from. Just follow your intuition. If you're being led to just stay to yourself, then stay to yourself. Rather, when you are led to, okay? And then the reward of that is this growth. I mean, it's just, there's a reward at the end. This is a reward at the end. Because you didn't either get involved in a situation or you stayed to yourself, you kind of come out of this situation winning, whatever this is. What's the challenge here? Okay, we have the Five of Cups. There we go. All right. Because it sounds so easy, right? But what's the challenge here? All right, here's a challenge with this. There's a situation you're going to be led to stay out of it. All right? That is going against your nature of wanting to control and get involved and plan and organize and be the fixer. Stay out of it. Stay out of it. With the Three of Cups coming through, it's like you're going to go and try to be a savior or try to fix a situation for people who will not have your best interests at heart, or it won't play well for you getting so involved. Keep it zipped, mind your business, ultimately is what's coming through here. That it feels like it's going against your nature, though. That's why you have to override this need to step in and be the person in control of the situation and actually feel your way through. If you feel your way through, you'll come out of this unscathed and you'll come out of it winning. Mind your business. It is going to, the challenge here with the Five of Cups, it might be some guilt in regards to not being involved in a situation. You're not seeing the whole picture here, and you're not seeing how if you get involved, it might tie you into that more than you need to, and it might not have the best effect, okay? It might have the opposite effect. Instead of gaining money, you lose money or something like that, okay? Your natural inclination is to dive in, and you're being led to do the opposite of what you're inclined to do. But your intuition is going to make you feel like you're doing the right thing because you are, even though your mind and your logic is telling you, no, this doesn't make sense. I should help. I should dive in. No, you shouldn't. Following your intuition in a situation is going to help you gain a lot of wisdom. It's going to make you realize how many moving parts are going on around you that you're unaware of. And it's going to stop you from being the controller, the one who needs to step in and make things happen. It's something about this, it'll be a little bit humbling because it'll make you realize, like, I can't fix everything. All right? It's like if it's like you have a friend who is in a trash situation and you're trying to help the friend out, and you trying to help the friend get out of the situation leads to you getting trapped into the situation. They start cursing you out and now you're the enemy, and now you have to deal with the emotional fallout of this. It's something like that. Like, just mind your business. It's external, but it's something that you would feel uncomfortable with letting go or just being quiet about. Be more observant with this situation. Allow that trail of energy to just pass on by. Observe it for what it is and don't get involved. Okay. Just to make it clear, what happens if we do get involved? 10 of Wands. The burden. And here we are with that 9 of Wands. It's a trap. It's a trap. Whatever the situation is, it is not your karma. Ooh, okay. Somebody's karma is playing out and you want to get involved and help them out, not realizing that it's their karma. And now you about to get involved. Your karma is clean in this situation, but now you about to make it your own karma. It becomes a trap. You start getting involved in somebody else's spiritual business. Stay out of it. It's going to be tough because you're going to want to help. And you just have to watch it, okay? All right. That's it, Capricorns. In conclusion, mind your business. In conclusion, there's something that it's not going to make sense for you to mind your business, but you're going to be led to. If you stay quiet and observe, you're going to see exactly why it's best that you're not involved in this. You're going to see exactly why, how it can be quicksand for you and what you got going on, because you have this beautiful, abundant energy on the way. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. This is a new chapter of you no longer being a savior, no longer trying to be a fixer. This is also a new chapter of you feeling your way through and not thinking your way through. All right, well, let's get it for the new year, baby. All right, let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG. Thank you so much. Till we meet again. Peace.